Hi, मैं डॉक्टर शरयू और we have covered all basic examination of patient like how to take history, how to examine, palpation, percussion, auscultation, everything. Today we are going to discuss how will you differentiate whether the lump is intra-abdominal or it is extra-abdominal, whether the lump is mobile or whether the lump is fixed. For this particular thing, I had one case for you which I'll discuss later, but let's see first how will you differentiate between. So if any patient comes to you with lump in abdomen which is visible and palpable, visible on inspection and you can palpate very nicely, then you will have to decide whether it is intra-abdominal or whether it is extra-abdominal. So this is very important aspect of examination. You have so many investigations in your hand, MRI, CT scan, USG, but I'll tell you by practice 40% of these reports they won't help you. Your clinical judgment has to be very perfect because if you are going to be a surgeon, you have to operate, therefore you are the one who should know all the anatomical landmarks, all the anatomical points and applied anatomy very nicely. Once these basics are clear, you may not hesitate to operate the patient. So when the patient comes in this way to you, you have to do two tests. One is the leg raising test, another is the shoulder raising test. In leg raising test, lower abdomen muscles are totally contracted, and in shoulder raising test, upper abdominal muscles they are totally contracted. So when the lump you get below the umbilicus, try both tests, shoulder raising and leg raising. So when you will do leg raising test, if the lump is intra-abdominal, it will disappear or it will not be visualized on inspection, which was visualized prior to this leg raising test. That means it is intra-abdominal. And if it is extra-abdominal, mean in the parietal wall or in the muscle layer, then what you will do, when you will raise the legs, that the lump will become prominent and it is very clearly visible. Now comes the mobility. Mobility you will have to define in two ways, transverse and vertical. Thumb. And the second thing, when you will raise the shoulder, again the same thing is going to happen. If it is parietal or in the muscle, the lump becomes prominent. Now comes the mobility. When the patient is relaxed, you go for transversely mobile, whether the lump is transversely mobile, whether the lump is vertically mobile. If if the patient is having ovarian cyst or ovarian tumor which is not fixed to deeper structure, that is freely mobile, you can move the lump from hypogastric to epigastric regions in this way and hold transversely, it is mobile. But if it is uterine fibroids, then you may move the lump transversely, but vertically you can't move. Any fixed lump will not move at all. You can move in transverse direction, you can't move in vertical direction. Same things happen if the lump is in upper abdomen. And you remember the quadrants of examination where you get the lump, very clearly you will know which organ is involved, which organ is involved. In this case, which I will demonstrate here, He is the patient of 46 years old person having a small lump 2 by 2 centimeter which he neglected, and now it is gradually increased in size. When the patient is in relaxed position, I can move it transversely and vertically, and when I contracted his abdomen, means shoulder raising, because the lump is in the right hypogastric region, the lump is there is restriction in mobility. Then you have to do the differential diagnosis and then come to probable diagnosis. If this is extra abdominal, it could be lipoma, but now it has turned in liposarcoma, therefore it is fixed. It could be fibroma, it could be cold abscesses also are there. Cold abscesses, you should never forget of cold abscesses, because the abscess can come from the intercostal lymph nodes and then they come outside. We had such patients also. So I will demonstrate that and I'll show you that video. Let me demonstrate you how will you do leg raising test and how will you do shoulder raising test. If the lump is present here, that will be prominent here. If it is intra-abdominal, then the lump will get totally disappear. And then you raise the shoulder. This upper abdomen becomes tight. Here the upper abdomen becomes tight. And if the patient is having lump somewhere here, it could arise from the liver, it could be gallbladder, it could be from the parietal wall, ribs. You think of all differential diagnosis, all possible, and then come to the conclusion. दोनों पाँव उठाओ, उठाओ, रखो। दोनों पाँव उठाओ।